Britain world title fight. Craig Slater's got more.
Scotland-England battle royal, only this time with a world crown at stake. Alex Arthur and Nicky Cook could take an old rivalry to a new level.
I'm here to win, I'm here to look sensational, and I'm really up for the fight. Preparations went great, Craig, so no excuses now, just looking forward to getting on with it, really.
Obviously I'm confident, I won't be taking no fight like it otherwise, and I'm confident in the weight now. I'm making the weight a lot easier, I'm stepping up to super feather, and I'm just really excited, looking forward to the fight and the opportunity to fight for a world title once again.
The self-styled Amazing Alex, Arthur's a career super featherweight.
Knockout, amazing Alex Arthur!
Could size and power weigh in his favour?
We'll see once we get in the ring, it might play a part, it might not. I'm hoping that on the night I'm much stronger than Nicky, yeah.
In trainer Wayne McCulloch, he's enlisted an ex-world champion to iron out defensive faults.
Joke with people say I taught him how to have a good chin. My little secret weapon.
You teach that? Can you teach that?
Oh, you can teach it. There's a certain way to teach it. There's a way of doing certain, movements to avoid the big shot.
But trained by his own father, Cook thinks differently.
I mean, you've looked at the Gomez fight, obviously. You still think he's got defensive frailties there?
Well, everyone needs to tighten up, and every boxer's still learning until the day they retire. And there's no doubt with me, no doubt with Alex.
A triple title holder at featherweight. Could a move up to 9 stone 4 now deliver the one belt he craves?
At 9 stone, I was beginning to really struggle. European level, Commonwealth level, British level, I was getting away with it. But at world level, you've got to have the whole package. When I win this title, it's going to mean a lot to me.
The fight of the night, no question?
Oh, I don't think so. Most definitely, yeah.
Both fighters ready behind the scenes. Nicky Piper, this is one that could be the fight of the night, couldn't it?
Really, really good fight. Two very closely matched boxers, very, very skillful, both of them. Arthur maybe the bigger puncher. I worry about his stamina. Cook with body shots could come into it late. It's going to be really, really close.
Glenn, what's going to happen here?
I fancy Nicky Cook more and more. I really think his confidence at that extra weight, he's going to do it. I think he can win.
Instinct tells me to go with Cook. Common sense tells me to go with Arthur.
Okay, this world title fight is up next. Who will win the Battle of Britain?
Sensational stuff! What a fight! Great hands from Alex Arthur. Look at this! Arthur piles on the pressure! Knockout! Amazing Alex Arthur! And this one rocked him a bit, stiffened his legs. This is good stuff from Nicky Cook. That's a good record. It's a spectacular triumph there for Nicky Cook.
The fabulous MEN Arena here in Manchester, filling up rapidly ahead of Amir Khan's big night. First world title fight of the evening coming next. Alex Arthur, Nicky Cook. Our MC is Mark Burdis.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Manchester, are you ready? It's time to begin. Please welcome into the ring the challenger, Nicky Cook.
Well, Nicky Cook supremely confident as he moves up in weight to fight defending champion Alex Arthur here tonight in this Anglo-Scottish battle. Cook, who's from Dagenham and who's been trained all his career by his father Paul. He says the extra poundage in moving up suits him down to the ground because he really killed himself to make featherweight, and he was very well beaten when he challenged for the world title at that weight against a very good American called Steve Luovano 14 months ago. Tonight he says it's all going to be different. He's dangerous with the left hook to the body, isn't he, this guy?
Yeah, he's got it in every department. He can box, he can fight, he can have a tear up, he can punch to the body, switch to the head. I fancied him, he's a class operator. I fancied him to win a title at featherweight. He came up a little bit short. I'm just wondering, is that fight long enough in the history? He's only had one little non-time job since then. Has this come too soon for him?
Alex Arthur's on his way from the dressing room. We heard him earlier predicting that this would be the fight of the night. He's always called himself that amazing Alex Arthur ever since he won a Commonwealth Games gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring the WBO Super Featherweight Champion of the world, the amazing Alex Arthur.
It's hard to believe, really, because we can remember him when he was just a teenager, but he's 30 now, Alex Arthur. He was handed the WBO Super Featherweight Championship of the world in the boardroom because the guy he was supposed to fight for the vacant title, Joanne Guzman, could not make the weight. So they gave Arthur the championship. Now he has to prove tonight he really is world championship material.
Yeah, well, there is a short list of fighters who have been world champion but never won a world title fight. Alex Arthur will not want to be on that list, and he doesn't deserve to be on it because he's a class operator. This is his world title fight tonight. He can't afford to lose. He'll get everything. He's shown tremendous spirit. And many of his fights in the past, he's going to need that tonight, but I'm sure we'll see it.
Remember too that Lennox Lewis was handed his world title initially too. He wasn't half bad in the end, was he?
Exactly.
By the way, there's some talk, look at this, a bit of needle and feeling between the two fighters. A bit of talk that Arthur might be a future Amir Khan opponent. That's down the road. Here's what the vital statistics say tonight. Arthur 2 years older at 30. He's naturally the bigger man. He has a height advantage, a reach advantage. They're both made the 9 stone 4 pounds limit. Arthur a bit easier than he did for his last fight against Steve Foster, it should be said. Arthur's been a pro now for 8 years and Cook for 10 years. Very similar records they've got, both with just 1 defeat on the record. Almost an identical number of rounds too. Good fight this should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Warren in association with www.frankwarren.tv and sponsored by Oxota presents the co-main event of the evening. 12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Super Featherweight Championship of the world, live and exclusive on Sky Box Office here at the MEN Arena in Manchester. Your officials are appointed by the World Boxing Organisation and the British Boxing Board of Control, and your 3 scoring judges at ringside are from Birmingham, Mr. Terry O'Connor, Mr. Dave Parris from Leeds, and from Rochester, Kent, Mr. Roy Francis, all the judges from England. Your WBO supervisor is Mr. Arthur Ellison of Germany. Your steward in charge is Mr. Charles Giles. And when the action begins, your referee is Mr. Mickey Van of Leeds, England. Your timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Barry Pinder. And now, to introduce the contestants. Firstly, the challenger from Dagenham, England, weighing in at 9 stone, 3 pounds, 8 ounces, and fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue shorts. Entering the ring with just 1 blemish in 28 fights, with 16 stoppages, wins to his name. He is the former undefeated British